All right, so here we go. We have our second quest of the Hot Bat Summer event titled Treat Yourself. These quests right here were extremely easy to do, and we already know we're trying to gun for that umbrella. Right now, if you complete 4 out of these 6, there's a total of 6, you're going to get the loading screen as a reward. You only have to complete 4 out of 6, but I did all of them for the XP and for the purpose of this video, just so you guys could follow along. For the most part, they were all very easy to do. The hit opponents from below was probably the one that took quite the longest, but let's get these done. Follow along and let me know if you were able to complete these quests so you can get the loading screen. So for the first one, you either have to land at Cluster Coast or Heatwave Harbor, any one of the 2 POIs, and that's it. You just have to land there. So I would say this should be the first quest you should get done. You just have to land there. Any of these 2 POIs, pick your preference. I decided to go to Heatwave Harbor, and that's it. Once you land there, quest is pretty much complete. Easy does it. Let's keep on going. The next one here that you have to do, you have to travel distance while airborne. So I kind of shockwave grenade myself off of a rooftop. That counts. I was bouncing around off of these fans. So this is something you want to do here. So you just got to catch airtime and coast your way along 500 meters, and you're going to be able to complete this. Also, by the way, jumping like consistently, jumping off of these umbrellas, jumping off of rooftops, or especially these fans, this is probably the easiest way, and just glide your way from one building to the next and to the ground 500 meters, and this quest is complete. 10,000 XP in the bank. Second quest already done. Then the next one here, we're going to want to hire a specialist, and it's marked right here on the map with that number 2, and just go up to the NPC. In this case, it was Poison Ivy, and just hire them. Make sure you have enough gold though, and just hire the specialist. That's all you have to do. Then you have the loot safes or cash registers. 3, fairly straightforward. Just go up to the cash register. They tend to be in the gas stations, so head on over to this gas station right here by Sunken Shores, and you just have to open 3 of these. That's it. Like I said, these are extremely easy to do, guys. So shouldn't have a hard time completing all these quests. Then the next one, you have to collect legendary or better items, 3 to be exact, as you can see here on the screen. These blue chests will more likely than not grant you any of these items. So try to look for these blue chests. It's hard for me to tell you exactly where to go, but if you get to the vaults or if you come across any blue chests, you should be able to collect 3 of those items. Extremely easy. Like I said, we're just flying through these. And this is the one that took a little longer. So you're going to want to hit opponents from below. So basically, you're going to want to be below the opponent. So even if they're jumping over you, as you're seeing here on the screen, those hits do count. But you have to technically be at a lower elevation than your opponent. So it kind of got me killed a couple of times, but you're going to want to let, your opponent either be on a cliff above you, on a rooftop, or jumping. As long as they're jumping, that means they're above you. Don't jump with them. The hits should count. 30 hits to be exact to complete this quest. And like I said, just trying to get that done got me killed. But nonetheless, those were all the those are all the quests that you needed to complete, and we got that loading screen. The Dark Knight not rises, relaxes. There you go. So you get this loading screen right here. Batman in his summer outfit, having a brewski with Catwoman. And I think she has a milkshake or milk. Makes sense. She's a cat, right? Or cat lady or Catwoman or whatever you want to call it. But you get this loading screen right here. And I'm going to show it to you guys on screen so you can see how it looks, in full screen. But this is the reward you're going to get for doing 4 out of the 6 quests. And let's go to the full screen. That looks pretty cool right there. And then you got Harley Quinn in the back and Poison Ivy as well, building a sandcastle. So this is the reward you're going to get. Once again, 4 out of 6 you got to complete. I did all of them, and that completes the second set of quests here for the Hot Bat Summer event. And we just got to wait now, well, from the time of this recording, 3 days for the next set of quests. Remember, we're gunning for that umbrella. You have to complete all 6 of those quests, or it says complete 4 quests from each drop. We've already done 2 out of 6, and that's pretty much it. So stay tuned for the next video. We're going to get that umbrella. Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I don't think you really need a guide for this one, but hey, I want to keep going along with the quest. Hopefully it's helping you guys out. And if you follow along in the order that I did them, I was able to complete all these quests in a matter of like 3 games, I think, max. So stay tuned for the next video. You already know, hit the subscribe button, and I'll check you guys out in the comments sections. Peace.